Oh, hello everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm back. How are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are doing good. I'm doing good. So yeah, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? Let me load up Rusty's retirement real quick. Hold on one second. Alright, there's the music, there's the game. We are back. Exclamation mark join. I feel like I need to say that more often. It doesn't really matter. It's just a small little thing, you know? Um, the forum stuff, I think it's nice to just keep there. Um, I don't know. At some point it will probably go away. Um, Probably when I'm done doing everything that I can, most likely. Or if I do end up sort of, I guess, producing anything from the sort of Go Dot project that I'm currently doing. It might replace it. I don't know yet. Um, but yeah. Sorry, hold on. I was responding to a message. So yeah, like I was saying, farm. Farm is coming along. It's looking nice. Toaster guy is still just kind of fucking about, not really doing much. He's supposed to be planting shit, and he's doing the opposite of planting shit. What do I need? I need, okay, more, what is that, oats? I need more peppers and more parsnips. Okay, that's gonna come in time. Alright. Sorry, I'm just doing one quick checkup before we, I guess, sort of start heading into whatever we're going to be doing today. Upgrading and making sure that all the plants have been planted. Everything is good. Okay. What's on the news? What's going on? Is there anything to report? Let me see. Personally, I don't really have anything to report. What is this? Helldivers News. Rogue 5. Okay, sorry, I was reading a post. Any news? I guess one news. Or I guess we could talk about a few things. Okay, number one, obviously, the fact that yesterday I mentioned Animal Well, as well as sort of talking about Hades 2, two potential games that I could possibly get to sort of play on stream. Obviously, at the moment we are playing Honkai Star Rail. We're doing the story, which is, you know, going pretty slow if I'm being honest, but it's getting there, you know. I'm actually trying to make an effort in completing the story ASAP, instead of leaving it for like the last week or so. But yeah, I mean, like, I feel like the hype for, at least for me, in my mind, for Hades 2 is starting to die down, so I'm sort of starting to sort of come off the sort of impulsive buying of a game for that front, at least. Animal Farm, I wasn't really feeling, I wasn't like, oh, I have to get this now. It was sort of just like, I could get it if I wanted to, kind of feeling. And in terms of recent games that came out, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but what am I looking at? Marvel's Rivals had like an alpha that, or at least they're having an alpha right now that is, I believe, lasting for at least 10 days or something. And that's I've seen some gameplay of it. And I mean, obviously, when this sort of news about it came out, I sort of heard about it and I was like, that sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. I said yesterday, I'm not really like a big like Marvels or in general like a big superhero fan. But it's a free. I assume it's gonna be free. I don't actually know though, to be honest with you. But it's a game, and it's Overwatch-esque in nature, which is pretty cool. From what I've seen, it looks really cool. I applied yesterday when I realized that there was an alpha happening. I assume I'm not gonna get in because I literally applied as it started. But it's fine. I don't really care. Apparently it's coming out next year, which is kind of crazy because the game kind of looks, so it kind of looks good enough to like release already, which maybe is not the best sort of idea, but at least that's what I think in my head. But yeah, it's cool. I've seen some gameplay of it. Very nice, very cool. If it is free by the time it comes out, which again, it's coming out next year, so it's gonna be a long time since I get to play it, unless I also happen to get like invited to the alpha or something. But yeah, if it's free, then we'll play it, you know. And if it's not free, then I'll sort of just sit there and sort of think, should I get it? Should I not? And I might get it, and I might not. I don't know. Is there any other news? I don't know. What was I saying? Sorry, what? I don't think there's any news other than what I've just talked about. At least for me, there isn't any sort of interesting or cool news. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like scrolling through, seeing if there's anything cool to talk about. Not really. Okay. Since there, what is this? No. Um, yeah. Let's get started then, since there's nothing to talk about. Alright. So today, yesterday we finished UV packing everything. There's still some sort of things that I sort of, I guess, kind of need to UV pack still. The eyes, I need to fit in with the face. And the hair might, the sort of UV map for the hair might change. But for now, we'll get to there when we get there. It kind of involves the sort of texture painting aspect of things, so I'll need to make changes as is. And also, maybe also the clothing might need to get changed a bit. Something that I remembered today, which was kind of dumb of me for not remembering it till now, I guess. Basically, yesterday when I was trying, obviously I UV packed the clothing in a specific way, but oh, what the fuck is that? What is this? That wasn't always there, was it? Show metadata. That's okay. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? So I packed the clothing UVs in a specific way, and hold on. Right, sorry. I was just responding to a message. What are they saying? Yeah, I packed the clothing in a certain way, which works for the sort of sense of, like, keeping, making sure that certain parts that need to have extra detail will have that extra detail because they take up the majority of the space of the UV map. The issue with that I sort of thought about yesterday was that because things are sort of misshapen, will that affect the way a normal map will sort of help out? Like if we were to look at the shirt, the shirt itself, the front side, is very detailed. Clearly you could see the squares, but then the back side, because it holds no extra detail, is colored, or not colored, but it's you can't, the UV squares are already stretched out. Same for the arms, they're very stretched out except for these bits here because that's where I need to put more detail in. And that's the same for a bunch of areas, like the shoes are very the UVs are very stretched out because they're all like very singular color. I don't need to add too much detail to them. But I don't know how the sort of the fact that the UVs are so small is going to be affected by a normal map. So one thing that I tried to do yesterday was to sort of see how the normal map would look like if I used the UV packer. And obviously, if you, I guess, watched yesterday, you saw that all the UVs got packed for some reason into like one fourth or like half of the entire UV square. I don't know why. One thing, like I was saying, the reason why I started this entire thought process was I remembered today that the certain things that I stacked, I had to leave out of the UV packing, because obviously when I hit pack, things like the semicircles and the roses on the post version, instead of being packed together, they got separated, and that's very messy. They take up a lot of space. And so I remembered that in the video that Daniel made, he talked about how, like, oh, you have to like sort of leave them on the side, pack the parts that aren't stacked on top of each other, and then add them in afterwards. And that's something that I didn't do, and that's maybe the reason why it packed them so weirdly. I could test that out right now, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I should. Cool. So yeah, that's just like something, a thought process that came into my mind. We'll probably will sort of try it out again once we get to the sort of texture painting of the clothing, because obviously then I'd have to have all the clothing selected. I also, yeah, I guess sort of as a reminder, all the clothing is kind of separated into their own objects. The reason for that is because I believe it makes it easier for rigging. Usually when I've rigged things in the past, I've rigged them separately. Like with Regulus, I rigged the dress, and then I rigged the belt, and then I rigged what else was on her. The shoes, you know, like every part was separated, and I feel like that makes things easier because you could weight paint and sort of work on things one step at a time. So I'll be able to sort of like rig the skirt first, and then rig the belt, and then rig the accessories and stuff like that. I feel like it makes things a bit easier than joining them all together immediately. Although joining them all together would make it easier instead of me having to sort of go through here and select every bit. I mean, there isn't that many things that I need to select. Some stuff I need to kind of ignore, but you know what I mean. It's a lot hard. It takes a lot more time to select each one than it would to sort of just click one object and it automatically contains all the clothing. Whoops, accidentally hit a keybind. But sorry, I'm rambling. I just started sort of, I guess, talking about everything that's been on my mind regarding what we need to do and what's going on, I guess. But I guess we're gonna test it out, huh? The normal map stuff. Because it's one thing, as the title suggests, we're doing one of two things, or maybe both, honestly. Now that the UV packing is technically done, although obviously asterisks on that, we can begin texturing and making normal maps for things. And as you can see there on my notes, there is a few things there that I would like to make normal maps for. There might be some other stuff that I also would like to make normal maps for, but either I don't remember, or honestly it's because I don't remember. I should have probably written this down while I was making things, because I remember in the past commenting on like, I should make a normal map for this. But then I just forgot to sort of remember that. And those are the body, obviously. The face connects to the body, obviously. Then the shirt, I would like to make a normal map. The hat, I would like to make a normal map. And the shoes, I would like to make a normal map. Like I said, there might be other things I would make normal maps for, but those are the sort of things that sort of came up to me off the top of the head, off the top of my head. That I feel like need normal maps. The hair, I think, might also need normal maps, but I guess I should write that down. Okay. Wait, question mark? I don't have to worry too much about the normal map for the body because all the parts are separated nicely, but I think, hold on. I think I'm going to try to make the normal map for the shirt first because then I could sort of see if the way I've arranged my UV map, is it going to affect the normal map stuff or is it not? I will have to pull up, I believe, Medusa to do this because, I think the way that I did it before, and I think it's sort of like, in my head, I sort of was like, I should do it this way all the time because it seems to provide good results, is using a cage, for making the normal maps, and so I kind of forget sometimes how to do that. So I'm loading up the Medusa Blender file to sort of help guide me, I guess. How's my farm doing? I need more pumpkins. Oh, we unlocked what is that? Peppers? Yeah, red bell pepper. I'll worry about that later. About sort of. Oh, actually, hold on. I got rid of eggplant, I believe, right? Yeah. So the next one to get rid of is spinach, which actually is a good thing because spinach is about to be empty. Does anything need spinach, though? Hold on. I don't want to delete it if there's like a plant in the future that needs spinach for whatever reason. It does not. Okay. Spinach, you're gone. You have been replaced by red bell peppers. Now I even plant them for you. Okay, I guess I'm doing the planting. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, I'm gonna be for some reason I feel like that worked pretty well last time. I did it with Regulus, and ever since then I was like, that produced some pretty good results, with like minimal artifacting. So I'm gonna do it this way all the time, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Just FYI. Okay. So to do it, hold on, let me just delete everything. Or not delete everything, but hide everything. So to do it, what we did before was we had the body, which I'm using sort of as a guide. The body, and then we had the body cage. I don't know if I need to separate her body from her head to do this. We're gonna try it with it connected, but if I do need to do it, then I will. We have the body cage, which is the exact same topology as the body. The only difference is that it's inflated to sort of hover the body. And then we have body high, which is just a copy of the normal body, but with the subdivision surface applied. I think you don't have to apply the subdivision surface, but that's how I did it, so that's how I'm going to do it. I mean, I could experiment and not apply the subdivision surface, but we'll see. Okay, so I'll name this shirt low. We'll make a copy of it and call this one shirt high. And with the high one, like I said, I will put a subdivision surface on it. Yeah, I'm gonna try not applying the subdivision surface to see if maybe I just have to have like a copy of it. I could just have one with subdivision surface. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Applying or not applying, it doesn't cost me much. And then we have the cage, which is the exact same as the low poly. It's just I need to inflate it. Do I need to inflate it? It seems like it's kind of... Whoops. I inflated it a little bit. I don't see any. I guess the reason why I'm asking, like, do I need to inflate it? It's because I'm not seeing any clipping issues, which is concerning. I'd expect it to be clipping, especially like around this area here. There doesn't seem to be any. I don't know why. I guess it is like the exact same copy, so I guess it makes sense for there not to be any. But still, I'm gonna play it a little bit more. But that's it. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see if that works. Okay. We have the low, the high, and the cage. Whoops. Wrong one. So let me just bring up the Medusa one again, because I need to make sure that I have the stuff exactly like I want it. I need to go into the shader editor, and I need to, what is this? Oh, that's checkered stuff. Okay, never mind. I need to create a new image texture here with a new, this is going to be Perona clothing normal map, because it's going to be a normal map for like all the clothing, not just the shirt, but you know, I'm doing this shirt first. So if there's any other clothing like the shoes that need to be normal mapped, I'll be using this same normal map for both of them. I need to save it. Let's do that real quick. Their textures. Yeah, we'll put in the textures for now. I believe this has to be to non-color. Save real quick. Oops. So yeah, we go to cycles. I'm just gonna make sure that all this is the same. Max samples, I had it as 10. These max samples was 128. I think that's it for at least that. But let's go into bake. We're making a normal map. Let's see, change to select active with the cage. The cage being pretty cage. Image texture, clear texture. We'll put 2 pixels of size. I think that's it. And so now, if I remember correctly, we select the high, we select the low, then we select, wait, because the high doesn't have this, right? Or does it? Oh, it does, but it's because I have it on there by default. I need to remove that. The high shouldn't have a texture on it. So we select high, then we click low, make sure that the normal map image is selected, and then we hit bake. But let's see if this works. Okay, normal map, not the normal map, sorry. The high poly version does not have the subdivision surface modifier applied to it. So we'll see if that helps us out. It seems like there's some clipping. Oh, you know why? Wait, what? What is this? It wasn't clipping before. Why is there clipping now? Alright, I might have to redo it again, but this time fix the clipping on the cage. It might be because of the high poly version that sort of caused this, but that is weird because I sort of having the subdivision surface modifier on. I assume usually it decreases the size of the model. So I'm surprised that there's clipping now, and you would think that having the subdivision surface on would sort of, this wouldn't be a problem. Either way, it's good. So there was some artifacting, it seems. I could probably just discard this image since I'm gonna have to redo it. What the fuck? But yeah. In terms of other things that I could sort of talk about, I don't really have anything really. Um, I did do some Godot this morning. Specifically, the other night I sort of forgot what exactly I was trying to look for, but I managed to stumble upon tile maps and stuff in Godot, and it sort of gave me an idea of something I could do. But it's kind of sort of forcing me to not entirely remake, but originally the characters were just supposed to sort of move across the screen with no physics on top of them, but it seems like right now I'm trying to sort of give the characters some physics. For some potential shenanigans that I might be able to add in the future. But we'll see, obviously. But yeah, I was sort of looking at that today. Not much else to report on that, sadly. Still haven't figured out Twitch integration, although, to be fair, I haven't looked into it too much since I technically gave up on it. Lol. It's still on my list, obviously, but, you know, not so urgently at the moment. But yeah. So that's coming along. Yeah, I did a lot of talking about what I thought about the sort of Godot project that I was working on and how I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with it or where it's heading or if it's something good. But it's whatever. You know, you gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet or whatever. I don't even know if that's the right sort of term of phrase to use at the moment. But hopefully you get what I mean. I have to make something shit or something that doesn't exactly do what I wanted to sort of make something that is probably better, you know? Live and you learn kind of thing. Oh, shit. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, right now I'm just throwing stuff at a wall, seeing if it sticks, seeing if I kind of want to delve more into it later on. And like I said, I still need to figure out Twitch integration so I could actually sort of, I guess, try to see if what I'm working on works at all. But yeah. I feel like I just need more time to sit down and sort of experiment with it. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. I assume I fixed the cage. I don't see any other clipping issues. Off, at least, like, immediately off the top of my head. So, okay, let's try to bake this again. So, high to low, select that, bake. Alright. So let us hide the high and low cage, the high and cage now. Whoops, let's go back to Eevee. Alright, let us test. Actually, hold on. So here are the arms right here, and as you can see, they're very small. And like I said, I feel like, I don't know if that's going to affect the way the normal map sort of handles things, if it's going to, like, not really help because the sort of UVs are so small that like it's not gonna look very good. Let's plug this in. Oh wait, I think I need to make a normal map and see if it changes anything. It did actually change the lighting here, so it seems like I don't actually need to apply the subdivision surface to sort of make it work. So honestly, what I could do is I could go back into the high version and pump up the subdivision by like maybe 1 or 2 more levels, um, and redo the bake. As for the hand, let's see. There is a difference, a very small difference in the way the light is sort of working on it. I don't know if it's like it's hard to tell with the shirt specifically if like let's look at the back actually. Hold on. Let's look at the specifically this side here where it bridges from the front to the back, and let's see if sort of light stuff is a bit different. Where is it? I lost track of it. Hold on. Wait, do I not have it selected? Oh, that's fine. I wonder, it's kind of hard to see with the checkered. Yeah, I don't know if I feel like there is a difference. Yeah, right, because you can see this line here, and you can't see it on this side here. So I think there is a difference. The fact that they're not the same size, that the front is more bigger and thus more detailed, does actually affect the normal map. I mean, that makes sense, obviously, but I still wanted to see it for myself, kind of thing. Is it technically better still, though, to make a normal map, even though the UVs are, like, different? It does appear so. Just like a snap in it, like, it does change the way the normals work. And I feel like in a satisfying way. Let me... let's delete that and take that out for now. Let's redo that again. But this time I'm going into the normal, not normal, sorry, the high version. And I'm bumping the subdivision by a couple. To 3. So high to low. Let's select the thing. Let's go back into cycles and let us bake. Oh, I didn't actually check if the cage is affected by the new change in the texture, or the new change in the subdivision surface. Also, I don't know if I saved before I did this. My blender has stopped responding. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Bum, 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 bum. I guess while that stops responding, I'll look at my farm to see what's going on. Plant some more cabbages. Make sure the bees are nice and taken care of. I guess I did expand this, so we could start working at continuing this like we usually do. So we have a biofood converter. Underneath that, we have a storage unit. Underneath that, we have a water well. Underneath that, we have a harvest spot. And then over here, we have a couple water bots. That does leave a space of like a gap. But one thing that I can put there, I guess, if I wanted to, is put a plant pot for like a single plant. I don't know how effective that is, especially if I have to continuously go back to it and plant it. It's whatever. That could be an addition. Anyway, that does mean I could start planting some crop plots. Alright, cool. And then now I could start working on another one of these setups. But I won't do that right now. I guess... Oh, wait, let me look to see if, I'm getting close to unlocking a new bush. Berry bush. So I can plant that once it's ready. I guess I could start looking towards doing the animal stuff. I think the house is going to be the cutoff point the cutoff point where I could plant bushes. I think that's a good place to do it. I guess let's get enough money in so that we could clear this out. And yeah, and then everything past the houses is going to be animal stuff. Getting the cows and the pigs. I figured it has been a while. I mean, I haven't touched the animal stuff at all since I unlocked it, but the fossil guy has only found 16 fossils out of all this, and surprisingly, like 8 fertilizer. I assume maybe he's getting that from the ground, because we sure as hell are not making it. Oh shit! Fertilizer crops grow 25% faster, and fertilizer lasts for 1 hour. That's pretty cool. Blender is still not responding. I'm letting it sort of take its sweet time, I guess. I guess I don't need Medusa anymore opened up in the background, so let me delete that. In case that's sort of causing the Blender to take its time. Alright, so yeah, I'm just waiting. Honestly, I might just click on it so that it crashes. Just so that I could, load it up again, and instead of having it have 3 levels of subdivision, I'll just make it have 2 levels. I felt like 3 was pushing it. But, I thought maybe my computer could handle it, but it seems like it can't. So I'll stick with 2 levels of subdivision instead, actually. I think that's what I did last time, too. So I probably should have remembered that. Learn from my mistakes and stuff. I think I should start. I don't think I have any notes on this stuff. On making normal maps, the way I do them now at least. So I think maybe I should write this stuff down. Well, I have texture baking stuff. Let's see, you take into account the high polymesh, you don't have to do this, and then this is going to show it and stuff, the blow up objects. Joe T, Joe Chang, you want to look like you might have an extra edge. And you needed. Also, the high select job course, lots of judgment. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of explained it. Okay, so Shift A, add an image text box in the menu underneath the texture tab. Make a new image that will hold the normal PNG. Make sure that under the image tab to turn color space to linear. Apparently it said linear here. But I think from the videos that I've watched recently, it's non-color. So I think I might replace that with non-color. Maybe make it a 2K image to better capture normal map. Now on the left, where you applied modifiers, go to the tab that looks like a TV screen, change it from EB to cycles, and it should be on CPU. Oh, I can't even see like my things. Never mind. I might edit this. Edit this last section of the normal baking, because I do it differently now than I used to. But first I need Blender to be cooperative. I clicked on it, so now it's white screened. I usually don't like to click on it, because in my mind, if I don't, then it has a chance of coming back. I don't know if that has any sort of logic behind it. That's just how I do things. How my mind works. Oof. I mean, I have time. I can wait, I guess. It might be like one of those cases where like suddenly it stops not responding and it's done what I've asked it to do. Maybe. I don't know, maybe that's wishful thinking, but anyway. Let's start working on our farm then, since I'm waiting for it to load. By the time I'm done working on the animal stuff, if it still hasn't loaded, then I'll close out of it manually. I think I did so fairly recently, so I don't have to worry too much about losing anything. Okay, feeder. Very expensive. Okay, so feeders don't have a range, so I assume... But it looks like a feeder has 6 little bits, so it might only be able to feed like 6 animals. But it is still impressive. Okay, feeder bot carries crops to a feeding trough. Now the feeder bot is that big. So we should put it like here. I wish we could like map this out or something. I guess I could put it down. But if I put it down and I click on it, oh, I can't see the thing. Okay. Waste bot collects animal waste. Ooh, the range for the waste spot is far bigger than the range for the waste, or sorry, the feeder bot. It's fine though. Fertilizer bot is going to go with the plants. It's not going to be here. And then fertilizer facility stores animal waste and converts it to fertilizer. Okay, so I need a feeder bot to feed the things. I need a waste bot to collect the waste. I need a fertilizer facility to collect the fertilizer, and I believe we also need a storage unit, which grants access to the crops. So that the feeder bot can just grab the crops from the storage unit and put it with the animals. I assume that's how it works, but we'll see though. And then we have a little bit of area, so technically we could have another waste bot up here. Feeder bot's too big. But we won't put anything up there, I guess. For now, we might put like a crops up there or something. I don't know. Probably not the best since there's no one to work on it. So yeah, we'll wait for that to be built, and then once that's built, I could start trying to put an animal in there. See if they fit. I do want to put some decorations here though, like some. Can I rotate these? I don't think I can. Oh, never mind then. Hold on. I wanted to sort of use them as like a fence or something. Just sort of almost make it look like, I think they could walk through it, but I just sort of make it look like it's sort of this area is sort of blocked off for animals. Oh, those are cute. They these little like puffs. They don't cost much. They only cost 150 gold. So I'm sort of just testing out which ones look nice. I don't think you get any returns from buying them. Maybe you could use some of these tall flowers or something. Use them sort of like, make them look like hedges. I like these rocks. These rocks look nice. But yeah, I don't know. Some path, maybe? I don't know if this looks good. In my mind, this little pipe... Ooh, shit, I placed the wrong ones. Hold on. In my mind, the pipe sort of worked as of like an open gate sort of look. But, maybe not. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay. Let's exit out of Blender, because it's not responding. Close program. Let me relaunch it. Where is it? Hold on, I'm gonna have to do that. Oof, it's fine though. I guess we'll see where we left off, or where was the last time I saved. Whoops, wrong character. This is Medusa. I guess it makes sense since she was the last person I opened. Technically, quote unquote. Okay. This is where we left off. The high poly version has... We'll make it 2-level subdivision instead of 3. And we'll try it again. Okay. So we're in cycles. Let's select the... Oh, actually, let me look at the cage. Is the cage good now? Is the cage good still? After 2 levels of subdivision, I just want to make sure. It seems to be. Alright. Select high, select low. Make sure that's selected, and hit bake. Okay, yeah, that was a lot faster. I don't know why having 1 extra level of subdivision suddenly, like, killed the process. Oh, this is before I put in the normal map. Damn, that was a while ago. Alright, let's hide the high and the cage, and let's go into rendered mode, and let's go back to Eevee. And let us bring the light here. Okay, this is how it looks like now. And this is how it looks like with 2 subdivision levels of a normal map. Yeah, there is a clear difference. As you can see, this one right here, small UVs. You can see a line here that wraps around. And the UV map doesn't seem as smooth as it is over here. This one seems really smooth, in my opinion. But here, especially if you start going more down here, it sort of starts to look a bit choppy, or you could sort of see some sort of lines here for some reason. So yeah, the normal map does, in fact, play the game for 24 hours across all farms. Dang, okay. I've been playing a lot, I guess. So yeah, the size of the UVs does in fact affect the way the normal map is going to turn out. That does make sense, obviously, like I said. I guess the issue with that is if I want to do a normal map for the shoes, the shoes are quite small because they don't have any sort of detail to them. They're all like single color, red, golden buckles. Maybe the bottom of the shoe is like a sort of weird color. So I might have to do the UVs for that. Maybe not. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, normal maps are there to sort of provide extra detail on a low poly model. So the purpose of using it is just to sort of smooth out this lighting. And it's kind of what I want to do with the boots as well. Alright, let me pull back the text. So I did the shirt. I guess I'll do the shoe out later, and then the hat once I get there. Okay. So that was a test, I guess you could say. I just wanted to see the normal map stuff, and I might actually go back and redo the UVs. Maybe. I don't know. I'll know for sure once I do the shoe, and if the shoe looks good with the normal map, then I won't. And if I feel like it doesn't, then I'll redo the UVs. Alright. So for now, let's leave that. Alright. Let us make a normal map for the body. Let me hide that. Is there a reason why this part here is like separate colors? Did I do that by purpose? By purpose? On purpose? Hold on, let me bring up, where is it? It's under Perona, right? P Perona body color. Oh, I did do it on purpose. I was testing different colors. I'm still not sure too much about the colors. I guess my issue is that it kind of seems a bit bright, the color of her skin. That's the issue that I'm currently having with it. I don't know if it looks good the way it is right now. This is the color that I pulled from this image, I believe, specifically. And like I said, it looks a bit bright. And I'm not too sure about the color of the sort of shadowed region. I could edit that here, I believe. I did increase the BSDF color, so maybe bringing this down. What does this do? Oh, actually, this affects the shadow, actually, not in fact the color. I think these bits here affect the color. So I could make the shadowed area a lot darker or a lot lighter. And over here, I believe it's on max. but I could also make the doesn't seem to do anything. That's something that I realized last time I did this with Medusas. I realized that this thing over here doesn't really do much, and you can actually just ignore it for some reason. I think it's because the factor here is like is 0. But I think it's on purpose. I don't really know. This is just how I sort of found this, I guess, cell shaded method. Kind of cell shaded? I don't know. It was set up like this. I didn't really question it at the time, but I guess now that I am sort of able to question it a bit more, oh, that does actually bring it down a bit. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's a lot pinker if I like bring it down. This only just makes it brighter though. Sure. Maybe like that? Is that better? I'm looking at the, I guess, the sort of shaded areas. I guess not. But I feel like that's too much of a drastic change. I think, was this the original? I think I might leave it like that for now. I don't know. It is an odd one, that's for sure. I need to play around with the colors a bit, I think. I think with, I don't know if it was with Medusa, but definitely for Regulus, I played around with the colors a bit. Because the original color was not the best. I don't think. I think it had the same issue where, it just looked too samey, I think. I don't know. I might just leave it like this for now, and then like actually when I start sort of coloring everything else, it might sort of look a bit more normal. We'll see though. Alright, so what was I doing? I was making a normal map. So let's do that. So this is going to be the Perona. Whoops. Perona. Body. Normal map. Whoops. Whoops, wrong one. Fuck. I did the wrong one. I forgot to put the 2. Oh shit. Alright, there we go. Let's make sure to save that. Go, make this into non-color. Alright. So you have the remeshed body underscore low. I'm gonna make a copy of it. Call that remeshed body underscore page. Then we're gonna make a copy of the body again. Call this one high. And for the high version, I need to delete all the colors of it, and I also need to add a subdivision surface of 2 levels. Is the max. Okay. And now I need to go in with the cage and fix all the clipping. I could, although it's kind of hard to tell right now because the face doesn't have any colors on it. But I guess yeah. I'll come back to this. I think I should be able to. I mean, hopefully, like I said, I think with Medusa I separated the head from the body. When making the normal map. So I'm gonna try this now, without separating the head from the body. Can I? Hold on. Can I turn on X symmetry? Because there's both sides are the same, and I don't. I forgot to do this with the shirt, but I don't want to have to redo each individual, like each side. I want to be able to do both one side and then the other one work. You know what I mean? What was I saying though? Yeah, for Medusa, I separated the body and the head before making a normal map. This time I'm not gonna do that. Just to see if it works. If I'm able to do that. If not, then obviously it won't actually take me that long to sort of separate the head and the body real quick, and then sort of just bring them back together once I'm done. Um, yeah, I was going to do this for the face as well. You know, making sure that the cage is over both of the objects to make sure that there's no clipping. But like I said, the face currently doesn't have any textures on it, so I can't tell where it's clipping or where it isn't. So once I actually get to the head and start making normal maps for the head, I'll redo this again. And if I don't have to separate them, then I could just reuse this cage and just fix it for the head. And if I do, then I mean this cage I could still technically just take the head off. I mean I'm gonna have to take the head off if that method doesn't work. There's a lot of clipping though. I don't know if I have to be this painstaking when it comes to sort of making the cage fit, but it's nice to sort of see the bits that are sort of sticking out sort of slowly disappear this way. I think it's very satisfying. But yeah, sorry. What else can I talk about? Wait, this is the cage, right? Yeah, it is. It does have the body color. Okay, good. Yeah, I was making sure I wasn't accidentally inflating the low poly version. Um, 'Cause that would be bad. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this color. I guess technically this is how still shading works, where it's very like one color-esque. But I feel like it kind of looks, I don't know, weird, in my opinion. I feel like, I didn't feel this way with Medusa. I might have to go back to her file and see exactly like what her skin color was, because I don't remember feeling this way with Medusa. So her skin color must have been like immediately liked by me, I assume. See if maybe I did something different with her shading. Because maybe I did. Maybe that's why there's there's no complaints on my end with that. I don't know though. We'll see. Bum 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 bum. Also kind of nice to sort of see the body, like, not have any more clipping as you slowly work your way through, you know? It feels like you're making progress. 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 I like that. I'm trying not to do like one at a time sort of thing, not so I don't waste my time. If I could sort of bulk inflate, then I'll try to do that. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. More of the body is getting cleaned of its, what was I gonna say? Clipping. So it reminds me of those, like, old, or I guess, oh yeah. Those games you like, clean this person's mouth, or, like, wash this person. And so you have to pull out the different tools to sort of do all that stuff, I guess. I don't know why, but that sort of reminded me a bit of the game Operation. What do you call it? A board game? Little game where there's that guy sitting, or I guess not sitting. Sorry, laying. Um, you have to get the little things out, but you can't hit the edges of the sort of opening. Otherwise, his nose glows red and he beeps at you. I realize now that the way that works, where it's sort of like it's kind of like a disconnected current, and as soon as the metal of your little claw hits the metal of the sort of rim of the hole, it sort of completes the circuit and causing the nose to glow red and the sound to buzz. Very interesting. Very simple, but very cool, if you think about it. At least to me, I don't know, maybe that's dumb. Let me put on some music, hold on. I haven't actually, like... I haven't listened to music yet, hold on. Music, music, music. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh, God. Don't know why I'm yawning. Alright, let's continue. I don't know if I could fix each of these bits here, specifically for the nail stuff, because it's very... I mean, I'll try to, but it's very, like, small things, and I don't want to edit the cage too much. Well, I guess the cage, the point of the cage is supposed to cover it. So technically, I could just, like... rip this and, like, move it up. So now it's, like, truly covering it. I might do that. I'm hoping that the X symmetry is working on the other side. It'd be a shame if I have to sort of fix some areas because it didn't 100% work. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now we are crossing no bridges. Hmm. Whoops. Holy shit. Going from uh going from very, very close into the fingers to just insanely far away is very, very strange. Also, my zooming now is very sensitive, which doesn't really help out. What else am I missing? Fingernails, I assume? Oh, the fingers, actually. Hold on, I need to look at the fingers. Make sure that they're fine. Because, yeah, the fingernail for the thumb was kind of fucked up, but it seems like that's not entirely the case for the fingernails. I mean, to be fair, though, I think every time I've tried to, do a normal map for the body, for both, like, either Regulus or Medusa, the fingernails always have some sort of, artifacting, and I think that's mostly because of the fact that, the sort of geometry of the finger, and specifically the fingernail, it clips into each other, uh, for it to work, so it's expected for there to be some clipping issues there. So I really shouldn't worry too much about that, I guess. And then again, it's not really going to add too much detail, I don't think. I mean, I'll still try my best to sort of cover it up, but yeah. What is workload with the cage? Low poly, high poly? How does that work? Oh, the way it works is basically I usually bake the poly to the poly with multis by. Yeah, it's basically what I'm doing. Pretty much. I found that having the cage helped a lot with sort of fixing or sort of like reducing the amount of artifacting, especially with like certain parts that I don't know. It helps a lot with the sort of fingers and the fingernail stuff. Even though I was just talking about how there's still some artifacting, it helps out a lot. But the workflow basically is I have the low poly here. I make a copy of it, which is the high poly, which the only thing different is that I add a subdivision surface. I don't even apply it. You don't have to apply it from what I found. Just having it on is enough to sort of transfer the normals. And then I make a cage, which is a copy of the low poly again. And all I have to do now is just make sure that that it covers both the high and low poly, and then I bake it as you would normally. Where is it? Why am I? Okay, here it is. But yeah, having a cage it helps a lot when certain parts like stick out a lot, or certain parts like go in a lot, like sort of. How does that make sense? Because this is the low and high poly. As you can see, there's parts of the high poly that are sort of clipping through the low poly, and so there might be some artifacting there, potentially, and the cage sort of makes it so that's not the case. But yeah, I found that it works great. That's why I use it. I mean, I guess it does kind of add this layer of like making sure that there's no clipping and that the cage is like over everything. I guess, quote unquote, over everything. Um, but I think it's good. Whoops. But yeah. Hello, how are you? I assume you also do Blender related stuff. That's usually the majority of people who stop by. That's what they do. I always like to ask what kind of stuff you do with Blender, because people always use it for a lot of different stuff. Um, whether it's like making characters, just making random stuff, animations. I met someone recently that uses Blender to make plushies, which is very interesting. They use the UV tools to sort of make the sort of cutouts. First I wanted to animate, but to animate I need a half character. Yeah, right. It's funny how that works. But that's pretty cool. I would also like to learn how to animate, although I'm more focused at the moment on sort of learning how to make characters. I mean, I'm still not the best at that, but I'm practicing. I guess you could call this practice. Oops. Alright, I think that's it. I'm just gonna go on the left side to make sure that everything that I did on the right has worked. Seems like it has. So I should be fine. Alright. Let's bake this, shall we? High, low. Like that. Let's go into cycles. Produced 100 times. Nothing was surprised by how fun rigging is. Yeah, rigging is cool. I like rigging. I'll get to that point eventually with this model. But yeah, rigging... The idea of rigging is really cool. Wait, what happened? About oh, wait, hold on. I need to redo the cage. I need to select the correct cage. Being able to make your model be able to, you know, animate it afterwards is really nice, really cool. Alright, let's see how this turned out. What is this? I assume these are the nails. Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay. They seem to have worked in the areas that I wanted them to. The knee, and it does have some... Whoa, what the fuck? Some artifacting. Specifically in the areas where it comes in. What are these? Oh, those are fingers, okay. But yeah, at some point I'll learn how to animate. I've done some like very simple animations, like very, very simple. But to actually like sit down and actually learn how to use the whatever. What am I talking about? The timeline, the dope sheet as well. I don't know too much about that. Alright. Let's see how it looks like once I apply the normal map. It seems like, yeah, I was able to sort of keep the head and the body connected. And it didn't affect the normal map at all, thankfully. Okay. It rounds things out a lot. That's good. Cool. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Let's save that. Oh, that's where I have all the different, like, skin colors that I was trying out. It also happens to be right where I have the where I have the scalp. Oh, yeah. I guess one tool that I want to learn when it comes to sort of the texture painting aspect of things, which I'll see if I could try to take some time to learn. Off stream, it's UCPU Paint, which is an add-on for Blender, um, for painting stuff, doing texture painting stuff in Blender. I tried to use it once a while ago. I don't think it was on stream. I think it was off stream, but it was like a bit complicated for me. I didn't really know what I was doing with it, so I just kind of like pushed it aside for now at least. Although I would like to go back to it and learn it. I think the issue was I didn't actually look up like any sort of videos or any sort of tutorials to sort of help me out with that kind of stuff. So that was entirely my fault in terms of why I sort of kind of ended up dropping it. How's the farm doing? Let's take a look at the farm real quick. We unlocked yellow bell pepper. Oh, it looks like Toasterbot actually did come over here and plant some plants. I wonder, oh, maybe he's not planting, maybe he doesn't like the signs. He seems to have planted that very quickly. What did he plant, though? I can't, oh wait, isn't there a way to inspect? Hold on. Planted oats, he planted green tomatoes, planted red onions, and he planted oats again. He will plant that, but he refuses to plant this stuff. How weird. Okay, what do we replace? I guess pumpkin, but I kind of want to keep pumpkin. Broccoli? Where's broccoli? Here's broccoli. You're getting replaced with yellow bell peppers. Alright. Cool. Oh, let's now that this is all built, let us spawn in an animal, shall we? Where's the feeding stuff? Is this the feeding stuff? Oh wait, did I not place the feeding stuff down? Now that I think about it, I don't think I did. Oh wait, we unlocked a new... God, we're unlocking a lot of new shit. It's getting me distracted. New berry bush. I don't think I put the feeding trough down. Oh yeah, I didn't. The feeding trough is actually very huge. Holy shit. Okay, I guess I'll put it here. Nowhere else to put it. Alright. So yeah, there we go. The body got an animal map. I think it looks very nice. Very cool. The scalp doesn't need one, because you won't be able to see it. The face does need one though, so we'll work on that. I guess we could work on that now. Let me just copy all this. Is that for you? Let's get an image texture. Whoops, wrong one. New, this is going to be oh wait, no. Perona face color. Then we'll make sure to save that. And do I have the color for the from the body? Yeah, I do. Let's just reuse the color for the body. I'm just gonna cover everything for now. I think I have the teeth and mouth, teeth and tongue in the same normal map as well. And I need to add the eyes as well. I think. Whoops. Let's... Cool. I just want to make sure that I don't accidentally color in the color for the tongue. I believe she has some images. I have some images of her sticking her tongue out. Might be wrong about that. Or I guess there's this one here that just straight up shows her tongue. Or actually, I think it's in the reference image that she's sticking her tongue out, which obviously is not colored in any way. But it's fine. Let's see how that tongue looks. That works. Looks nice. Nice color. What am I doing? I need to fix the eyes. But I'll do that later. Right now, we are going to do the normal map stuff for the face. So let's do that. Image texture. Normal map. Oops. Map. This is gonna be Perona. How did I have the other one? Sorry, hold on. Perona. Body, normal map, body color. Okay, so yeah. Perona, face, normal map. Yeah, and the only part of the face that needs a normal map is the actual face itself. The teeth and tongue don't need one, and the eyes don't need any. I need to test out the eyes next. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. So we should be able to reuse the high and cage for the face. We just have to fix up the face and make sure that all this clicking that's going on for the face is non-existent. Before I do that, though, I will be right back. I want to use the bathroom. BRB. Alright. I'm back. Whoops, what the hell? Alright. Oh, okay. Our feeding troughs are built. Seems like they only have feeds for 3. And it seems like it's feeding them wheat. Is that wheat? Do we have wheat still? No, we don't. Where's that oats? No, that's definitely wheat. Alright, let's bring some animals in. What animal should we build in? Because, well, obviously we only have cows and pigs to choose from, but what color? Cow. Cow stripes. I want this cow. Ah, fantastic. But yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that, but six animals per feeding station. So technically, I could fill this entire area with feeding stations. Yeah, look, it seems like, yeah, I was right. Okay, good. It was a good idea to build a storage area because they pull food from the storage area. Otherwise, I assume you had to go all the way to the house to get that. So I'm actually, or I guess here actually. But I'm glad I realized that. I had the foresight. And then I also want this pig. It's a great pig. Fantastic. Okay. And then before I go, I'm going to upgrade the bots that are working on it. Alright, let's continue what we were working on with Blender, which was making sure that the cage had no clipping issues upon it, which at the moment it does. So yeah, most of this should be fine. The only areas where I'm a little bit, I guess, sort of cautious about the clipping is inside the mouth, because there's a lot of sort of intersecting points in there, and also the ear. The ear is a very complicated mess, but you know, we'll try. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So yeah, now we're reaching the points that I talked about, these sort of areas where there might be some artifacting and some clipping issues, which is the mouth. But I'm going to do the ear first since it's outside. Hmm. I'm working as fast as I can. Kind of. But yeah, now that we have the animals, you know, making fertilizer and stuff, we could start deleting one of the water bots in each of the sections of the farm area, and we could start replacing it with fertilizer bots, so that they could start, you know, as the name entails, fertilizing the crops. It apparently makes them grow like 25% faster, and it lasts an hour. The, I guess, sort of quote-unquote buff. I like this. I like how it slowly fixes itself. Very satisfying. I should look up more games that have Twitch integration. I really like them. Um, and I have talked about before how I would like to play a game that sort of has more interactions with chat. And I guess Twitch integration is pretty close to that. Alright, there we go. The ear has been fixed. Now the last thing we need to do is the mouth, and then we are done. Probably gonna have to hide the teeth just so I could see what's going on with the mouth. Honestly, a way to probably fix this is probably just like shrink this entire loop down. Which seems to have done exactly what I thought it would. Perfect. I need to color her mouth, the inside of it. But I'll do that in a minute. The only reason I colored the head was so that I could actually see the sort of differentiation from like the high poly and the in the cage color. All right. Face color. Did I save the face color normal map? I mean, I have to go to. I did not. Okay, good. Oh, wait, what? Oh. There seems to be some, like, clipping. There is, what the hell? The clipping's only, like, visible, like, from the front view. For some reason. Okay, I fixed it. What am I doing? Sorry. Okay. Let's go to cycles yet again. Let me... Oh wait, it's the same cage. Okay, I didn't have to do that. Okay, so high, low, select the new one, and hit bake. Let me take a drink while it does this stuff. Okay, the ears, you know, the mouth, the nose has a bit of a point. Everything else looks pretty nice, though. Where's the light? Alright, let's connect the normal map and see how it looks. So that's with, without. With, without. With, without. With, there does seem to be some... I might have to fix this manually myself, but there does seem to be like some issues, specifically with the nose. I don't know if smudging it here is the right move, but... Alright, that kind of helps out a bit, I think. I don't care too much about the normal map for the ears, whatever. Seems to look good. Alright, good stuff. We'll save that. Alright. Before we continue, let's take a little step back, I guess. See if there's any news. Are there any news? Mm-hmm. Let's see. News. Sorry, I got distracted. News. Is there any news? Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, I don't. Wait, hold on. We're going to raycasting test. Hmm. Yeah, to be honest, I don't see any news. Again, a very newsless day today, it seems. Um, Nothing interesting to talk about / report / whatever. But whatever. Alright. How is my farm doing before I continue? I think there's still a few normal maps that I would like to make. Obviously. But, I think we should be able to work on the body in the face. I mean, the body's pretty much done, and I guess technically the face is also pretty much done. Although with the face, I do want to sort of, like I said before, test out the eyes, see what I could do with the eyes. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, for the most part, because yeah, for all the references, obviously it is like an animated character from an anime. Um, oh, I see. If you upgrade the food bot, he stacks the food up. So it works having 6 animals, because he could stack 6 foods on top of each other. Ah, okay. See. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, when it comes to the references and stuff, like, there's no really, like, any sort of differentiation or any sort of detail when it comes to the sort of body and the way it's sort of, I guess, shaded / animated. So yeah. So I guess upgrading the capacity is a good thing. What was I saying? So yeah. Um, Honestly, I could just color her like one color and that's pretty much it. Because there's no other like things I need to add to the character, I guess. I mean, there's that issue with the fact that, like I talked about, it kind of looks too bright. Although at the moment it kind of looks alright. I don't know. I might have to work on the clothing and get that texture painted and all that stuff, and then I might change my opinion. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get back. I think I just wanted to check up on my animals now that they're They're new. I have a shit ton of fertilizer now. I should start using it, maybe. I wonder if you need... Do you need a fertilizer facility to pull... to sort of get fertilizer out? Hopefully you don't, because the fertilizer facility is quite big. And I won't have enough room for my farms to do that. Hopefully they just pull it out of the storage. The little fertilizer box. I mean, I'm not going to set that up right now, but... Yeah, right? It's very different. I've definitely seen some interesting ways of people making anime characters. Like, sometimes their faces are, like, made to be flat. Or like, very seemingly flat. I think I have something opened up about that. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Wait, what is he doing? Okay, yeah, let's get back into it. Okay, so we could hide the cage in the high version now. So yeah, the body's pretty much done, I guess. I could play around with, I guess, sort of the shader editor to see if maybe I want to change the colors or something. But I guess it's fine for now. Face. Oh, I guess the face does have, where is it? Face. She has like lipstick on or something. Oh, actually, yeah, let me color the inside of her mouth as well. I think this image here. Oh, it's like a brown. I don't think I have any other screenshots of... Hello. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Sometimes, occasionally, my internet connection can get quite unstable, causing me to disconnect. But luckily, I think I set up something... Whoops. Do I have that? Yeah, I do. I'm back, either way. We're back. We're still back. I guess this is an issue here. It's quite pixelated because of how small it is. I could go into the UVs and straighten this out. It would remove a lot of that pixelatedness that I'm currently getting. That won't be a bad idea. Let's do that. Oh, whoops. Alright. Now, I should be able to go back into the paint. Okay, I was making sure I did, in fact, change it. There we go. That's a lot better, kind of. Oh wait, no, I think that is technically a lot better. Good stuff. I wonder if that's, or if I should push it farther deep inside. Maybe until like maybe until like here. I don't know. I guess I should go back into the UVs and straighten that one out as well, if I want to do that. Alright. Alright, there we go. Just so that we don't see the sort of, I guess, the color of the inside of the mouth, like, immediately. Oops, it seems like... Oops. Alright, cool. Whoops, wrong button. Oh yeah. Lipstick. I wonder how this is gonna go. Probably not the best. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? There must be a better image. Up closer. Are we back? No. Oh, now we are. Oof. We disconnected again. Not a good sign. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, look at that. You can kind of see, like, the inside of the mouth. I guess I could fix that by... Whoops. By pushing it, like, pushing this, like, more inside. Yeah, okay, that works, actually. Are we back? Oof, okay, that was it like 2 or 3 Fs in a row? Not the best. But I'm not even gonna say it. I feel like I'm jinxing myself by commenting on the fact that I'm experiencing a lot of Fs. But yeah. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright, so I have to get the general shape of this down. How am I gonna do this? I feel like this is a bit complicated. Or this is using a skill that I am not very good at, and that is drawing. I'm not a drawer. Oh wait, I don't have... Okay, I'll fix that later then. I don't know if this is the best. Also, it's very pixelated, which is a bit of a shame. That's from afar, you can't really see it. Oh, the contrast from like... Hmm. Oh wait, there is... I was gonna say, like, is there... Oh wait, it didn't seem to work though. Or maybe not here, but on the face, yeah. Maybe I should do it on the face. Whoa, what happened? Oh wait, I think I have the normal map selected. Hold on. There we go. Okay, yeah. I was affecting the normal map. Maybe I should do it straight on the face instead of working on the UVs itself. That might make things easier, question mark? I don't know. It kind of does. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot I turned on, oops. X symmetry. The good thing about this, though, is I could just, like, color in. Kind of like, trace. And it should color in exactly how I did it before. Kind of. But yeah, I don't like how pixelated it is. Hmm. I'd have to edit the UVs to sort of fix that. Well, look at that. Well, for now, I'm just gonna sort of, I just want to see how it looks like. be soon to be back. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird how it was perfectly fine for like the time being, and now all of a sudden it's kind of just shitting on itself.